Oh, good. It is working. Right. Good morning. So this morning is, I suppose it is via meditation, but we're working with you through all your timelines and also your ancestral timelines, where the women in your family have been expected to fulfill their roles as just producing babies, being mothers, and the pressure and the expectation of all of this. And if you've had past lives, if you're a man and you've had past lives where you were a woman, or had many past lives, and you received the same expectation and the same ostracized, the same sort of disrespect, and you were ostracized because for any reason you could not bear a child, or your partner was not able to do so, you're not able to produce any children, and there are huge repercussions on that. Then today's work, today's meditation is for you. And you can watch this, you can engage in this more than once, and it will take you, oops, excuse me, that's King. It will take you a little bit deeper each time, and you may unravel more of this discordant energies in your cells and in your DNA, because it does, as an energy, it does attach itself to the ancestry, your mother and your father's side, and you may be carrying this for no reason. It might not even be your own energy, and you may be carrying some pain and some anger as a result of it, and you may not be on the receiving end of any of this in this lifetime, and yet there is this this pain perhaps, and this anger as a result of it. So so this is to help us all. It helps me as well to just release all of this vibration from our bodies and from our cells, so that we can have a much easier time. We're not carrying all this anger, we're not being confused and distracted by this peculiar sort of talk in the subconscious. Oh, you don't have children, well, you really missed something, haven't you? And what are you doing for your family, and how's the name going to continue, and all that sort of stuff. Who's going to take care of you when you're old, and you want to die alone, all on your own, because you won't have any children to be with you or to take care of you. So it's this sort of stuff which might cause an undercurrent of fear in you, and which is, it's not great. It's not great. It's like having extra weights on your shoulder, and it's a pain in the bum. So let's get started. So what I need you to do is to keep your back straight. This can go on for a good half an hour or more. We'll be dealing with just this issue, okay? Perhaps another time we will work around even other, we may work on other issues, but we're going to focus on this one, and we'll just see how long it takes. So if you're not sure whether you can manage giving the time for it now, then just wait for the video to finish and watch it from start at a time when you can allocate that time, and you can give your full concentration to it, okay? So make sure that your back straight, and you support it with whatever you need. Pillows, you support your feet as well if you're short like me, with some pillows. If you'd like to light a candle, go ahead. But what I'd like you to do really is just to close your eyes And start to pay attention to your breath. Start to connect to your physical body through your breath. Feel all the sensations that your physical body is giving to you now. You can feel your clothes on your body and how soft or how rough they are. Feel your butt on the seat and the pressure of your body on the chair. You can feel your feet on the ground. You may smell an aroma around you. So they're doing this work in as much a present way as possible. That's why we're really using the physical senses to keep us here. Okay, so just slow your breath down. Slow it down to whatever's comfortable. And when we are able to remove and release all these old, limiting or angry vibrations from this expectation, then we can fill ourselves with more of our own light. And we can embody and ground our own pure soul in this body. I was listening to Damien Wynn, who's an absolutely wonderful, I suppose he's a healer, but he does a lot of his work through meditation, through being present in the body. But it was a great reminder that we have our own wisdom, and we are spirit having an experience in this physical body, in this physical realm. But a lot of the space is taken up by old stuff, ancestral stuff, old limiting beliefs. And so the reason why we would do this work is to release all of this, let it transmute, and then we fill the spaces with our own light, with our soul, with our spirit, the pure source, which is us. So we're just going to raise our vibration by bringing in some beautiful colored light. And I would like to work with gold light, but if you intuitively feel a different color, you sense a range of colors around you, then I would say work with that. And you can also blend, and you can also bring in the gold with it if you like. So follow your intuition. And all this work is really about empowerment. Your empowerment. And if you do need to move, then move. If you need to sway or rock or oscillate, then go ahead. So we're going to work with the light that you can perceive around you, the colors. And for me it's gold, so I'll be talking about gold and silver, platinum. And it's entering through the top of the head. And it's pouring down like liquid light. And it's pouring into the middle of your brain. into the pineal gland, and it's going into the pituitary gland as well, which is just behind the center of the central point between your eyebrows, or your third eye. And this light merges and completely engulfs and seeps straight into your pineal gland and into your pituitary, and it also goes into the whole of your brain, the front, the left and right hemispheres, completely soaks into all of your brain and down into the brainstem. But this light also pours down into your eyes, into the sockets, down into your nose, into your cheeks, into the skull, into the jawbones, and into the teeth and your mouth and your tongue. So it's entering and merging, suffusing with the muscles, the nerves, the lymphatic system. And it's also moving into your consciousness, which is beyond your physical body, beyond the physical brain. And as you're breathing in, more and more of this liquid light pours in. And now it starts to pour down into your spinal cord, and it also fills the occipital region, which is the connection between the skull and the spinal cord, and it's merging with your spinal column, all the nerves, all the ligaments and the muscles and the spongy bits, tendons. And as it flows down, it's flowing, that gold light also flows into your throat and continues down your tongue, to your larynx, the thyroid gland, and the chakra, the energy center as well. It's merging with all the muscles, the skin, and it runs down the shoulders into the muscles, the bones, bone marrow, to the elbows, the wrists, the hands, so the skeleton, all the bones, and the lymph system, the armpits, down the arms, the blood system, and the chakras, all the chakras which are in the hands as well. So as it comes down the body, it's also merging and flooding the major and the minor chakras. We have more than the 7 main ones in the bodies. There are some other ones as well. So this is coming down the throat into the thymus, the bones, shoulders, into the lungs, into the heart, into the high heart and the heart chakra. And it's flooding the front and the back, the right and the left, and the top and the bottom of your chakras, and especially the heart chakras. You may feel, especially with your back straight, you may feel a little bit of pressure, but that's okay. It's opening. And you may feel it's more wing-like because the back of the heart chakra is opening a little bit more. And as you breathe, imagine all this gold and silver, platinum, and whatever colors you have brought in, filling your heart chakra. Filling your lungs, traveling down into your stomach, your liver, your spleen, your pancreas, gallbladder, small intestines, your solar plexus chakra, the ribs, the rib cage, and it's been traveling down your spinal cord as well. And all the nerves, the lymph system, the veins and the arteries. And as this gold light and whatever colors you've brought in have filled your lungs, you find it much easier to breathe that much more, deeper. So it moves down into the sexual organs, into the ovaries, into the womb, into the testes, into the large intestines, the kidneys, the adrenal glands, the bladder, the hip bones, the pelvis, filling that whole area, filling the skeletal structure, the bones and the marrow, all the tendons, all the nerves, all the veins and the arteries. And into the root chakra, the perineum, the tailbone, the sit bones that you can feel on your chair as you're sitting here. And you feel this beautiful liquid light going down your legs as well, through the bones and the bone marrow, the muscles, the tendons, all the joints, the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, into the bones of the feet, to the soles of the feet, into the arches, heels, into the toes. And we're going to take this light, which is the light of source, but it's also your light, your soul light. And we're going to take this light down to the Earth Star Chakra, which is our connection with the Earth, and it's about a foot below our feet. And you may perceive it as any color. Some say it's a earthy color, but if you see it as a bright color, a brighter color, then go with it. So this golden, platinum and silver light goes through our feet down into this chakra, fills it, and starts to go down through all the layers of the earth as it seeks to merge and connect with the center of the earth. And you may choose to connect with the physical center or the light center, or both, of the earth. And feel Mother Earth opening her arms up to receive this energy and to receive you. And she opens her arms to receive us, cradling us at her bosom, telling us how much she loves us, that everything here is here to support us. And I would say responsibility is great, and we do not abuse it, but the abundance is everywhere, and especially at this time of year in the northern hemisphere, where spring has sprung and the trees are full of bloom, or many of them are. The bluebells are out, the dandelions are out, and everything is full of life and fertility. It's rich with new energy, with the energy of new life, of rebirth. And so Mother Earth cradles us, and her bosom is only ever love. There's only ever love, not punishment. That's our experiences at the hands of our parents. And it's not what nature is about. But when we go out of balance with nature, then, things happen which we may not understand. And she gives you a gift. And this gift is also the energy of the earth as it rises up, spiraling around the energy that we brought down to the center. And it comes up around this gold and the other colors that you've brought in. And it sweeps up through all the layers of earth, all the energetic layers of earth as well as physical, meets at, and it is, to me, it is silver, and it meets to you, you can see it as something else, that's fine. And it meets at the Earth Star chakra, which is below your feet, suffuses it with light, continues up into our feet, fills our feet, bones, lymph, nerves, bone marrow, blood, arteries, veins, and it comes up the legs, up through the knees, the thighs, into the hips, into the root chakra, fills it, fills our physical body at that part as well. Comes up sexual organs, both male and female, the bladder, so root chakra, sacral chakra, large intestines, kidneys, adrenal glands, up into the small intestines, liver, pancreas, spleen, and up into the stomach. So we're into the solar plexus, up the spinal cord from the root, from the base, from the tail, up that, and through the nerves, nerve endings, again blood, lymph, all the systems, and then up into the stomach, up into the lungs, into the heart, into our hands as well, down the arms, down the shoulders, into the thymus, up the throat, the chakras, so it's come through the heart, high heart, to throat, up the spinal cord, to the thyroids, to the throat, esophagus, And then up into the mouth, into the teeth, the jaws, the bones, the muscles, to the nose, the nasal cavity, the eyes, the sockets, and the occipital region, to the brainstem, into the center of the brain, the pituitary gland, the whole of the brain, third eye, up into crown, and up into sky. So I'd like you to feel how your body is responding to this energy. Yeah, we're breathing in source. We brought in source energy. We brought in our energy. And we brought in earth energy. And how does your body feel? Connect to it. So whatever comes up for you now is fine. If you've got some thoughts or if you've got discomfort, that's absolutely fine. Because your body is just preparing to release toxins and old stuff from this part of your body. Okay? So what we're doing is we are releasing, we're transmuting all the old expectations of women, whether it's past life as women, whether our ancestors on our father or our mother's sides are expected to produce children when they didn't want to, or produce more children when they didn't want to, and also at the risk of their own lives, and they were expected to sacrifice their will and their dreams to produce children. And we also need to include possibly quite a number of children, and how that might have affected your current body. So there could be issues with hips for some people, because you know, we experience all the past lives, and that energy which hasn't been transmuted or hasn't been released, yeah, we experience it in this body now. So if there are issues with the hips, sometimes it could be from lives where you've had a lot of babies, so you've had more babies than was actually healthy to do so. So you may find you have issues or pain in your hips as an energy which is carried on from that time. So stay with whatever the discomfort is, or whatever those thoughts are, as you take a few deep breaths, and we give intention to let all of that go, to let go of all the old expectations, all the old pain associated from that, the anger associated from that as well, and the despair, whatever pain that was. And on the out breath, we just let it all go from all parts of our bodies, from all our timelines, from the first time we were ever expected, the first time in incarnation we were ever expected to do this. And if you're yawning and burping, that's absolutely fine. It's because you're releasing some stuff, or getting ready to release some old stuff which may come through as old toxins from your body. So it would be important to drink quite a bit of water and eat well and rest. Try and rest today. So on the out breath, the next few out breaths, just give intention to release these from all your cells, from all the muscles, from all your bones, from all the blood, from all the bone marrow, from all parts of your body. And if you're a man now, but you had lives as a woman and you were forced to do that and you didn't want to, then you can also now release that. So keep breathing in deeply and letting it all go on the out breath. And you can see it transmuted into gold, or you can just imagine that it's flowing like water very, very, very easily. Very, very, very easily letting go of all of this. And you don't need it anymore. It's been there for long enough, so it's time to let it go. So a few more in-breaths just to complete this. And if you feel pressure in any part of your body, your third eye, your throat, or your heart, just blow into that part. Imagine blowing into your third eye, blowing through your third eye, blowing through your throat, and do it 3 times. So it's starting to release. The pressure is there because it's something pushing, and it's something pushing to get out. So keep breathing and blowing into the area, breathing into it and blowing out. So letting all of it flow out, returning to where it needs to go, or transmuting into gold light. Let's just transmute it into gold light. And on the next few breaths, you're breathing in more of your own light, your own soul, your own vibration into these parts of your body, into your body, grounding more of your spirit, grounding more of you in this body, because there is more space. There's much, much, much more space, because all these old vibrations and any associated toxins have gone, leaving a little bit of space which can be filled with you, your true self, your energy. And it will help you get closer to creating what you love, and to also reduce whatever distractions or addictions that you may have. So the next few in-breaths, you're breathing in your energy, your light, into all the trillions of cells where there is more space, much more space, as a result of you releasing all of this old gunk. And it helps your children too, because then it's really their choice if they want to have children. And they know that if they don't want to have children, it's fine. We're not just here to bear children. If you want to have children, beautiful, go for it. But if you don't want to have children, it's fine as well. It's absolutely fine. So if you need to stretch a bit, then go ahead. Just feel what it is like to embody more of your energy here in your body. I mean, this is what really embodying and grounding your energy is about. Being here now. So we spend a few more moments just doing that. And just share your energy, perhaps radiating it from your heart to your family, to your brothers and sisters, to your children, to your friends, to your animal companions. for me, there's a definite shift in vibration. My body feels different. It feels lighter. And my brain feels a bit brighter, like as if there's a lot less rubbish in there. And I feel very excited as well. All the possibilities. What do I want to create now without all this restrictive stuff? So we're just being gifted by lots of gold droplets as well, just pouring in all around, all the subtle bodies around the physical body and also into the physical body. So with each in-breath you can just breathe easily and just receiving this lovely energy around us. And as I've been doing this work, I've also felt a difference in my relationship with my feet and my legs. So now, if you've closed your eyes, then just gradually and slowly open them again, because we've done this work whilst being completely present in our bodies. And I wanted to do it this way so that you can feel the changes and be aware of them as well. So you may feel that the relationship of your parts, the different parts of your body, begin to connect slightly differently. So allow this to happen. And it could be to do with the left and the right sides, how they connect and engage with each other. Perhaps the synapses have all started to work slightly more efficiently. And also relationship between the front and the back, and the top and the bottom. So with each breath you just breathe into your body, filling your lungs, sensing your body, sensing all the nuances that your body is giving to you. So make sure that you do take care of yourself today. Have a rest if you need to, and eat well. Support your body with really good nutrition. Fresh fruit and vegetables is really good. It's very, very easy to digest. And drink lots of spring water if you can. And finally, there is a little bit of sunshine coming out, and spending a bit of time outside if you can, or in the garden, on the ground, just enjoying nature and enjoying earth. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope that this was beneficial for you. And I'm not sure what we will do tomorrow, but I will post it up and you'll have an opportunity to decide whether you'd like to join in and partake. Okay, if you'd like to work one-on-one, please just drop me a message. It's very easy to work on Skype. Okay, but I hope that you're supporting yourself fully during this time and also enjoying your downtime as well. So thank you very much for joining me. All my love to you, and take care. Goodbye for now.